Tonight, from Los Angeles, California.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Taken down at the 42. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield.
Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And that'll be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
Breaks a tackle. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here's Stafford.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. They give it to Freeman up the gut. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Here's Ethan Evans now.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a 15-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Coming left, it's Freeman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Play action. Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Up the middle, Freeman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Freeman again, a first down carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Here's Freeman. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Marr able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, the return, Boston Scott. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! A.J. Brown doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1 play drive and into the end zone for 6.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
2nd and 10.
Freeman again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now it's Freeman.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Freeman. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. This is Freeman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Evans running straight ahead. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
2nd and 9.
Now it's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. The kick by Maher is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
DeAndre Swift,
68 yards.
And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. The offense on third down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A.J. Brown on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. Yeah, but he does have first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one, maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
Now he's into the clear again. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 96 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And the Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
He'll take this to the 46.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw is Stafford.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. On second down, Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8, maybe 9, but they're still left with a 3rd and long upcoming. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Freeman. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 9.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The kick by Marr is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Brown on the out route complete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
90 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2nd down, here's Hurts.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Here's Swift.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles are an extra point away from going up by 40.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from DeVonta Smith.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is taken at the 23. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts
scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Zach Cunningham with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Rolling to his right, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Motion left, Kupp. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand-new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports halftime report.
All right,
we just
Coach,
watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. He had a half for the ages. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass.
On the return
he threw a
from
month's worth of touchdowns in just those first
and
2 quarters of play.
Across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
On second down, here's Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Fletcher Cox, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity.
This is caught inside the 15. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. 1 play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Reed Blankenship. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Now they're staring up at a 3rd and long. That is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And taken right on the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, 58 yards. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Darius Slay with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And oh, what a catch! And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Stafford now to throw. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. And they'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
From the 50, Stafford. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hurts.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 67 yards.
And the Eagles just continue to roll.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Stafford.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 62 yards.
And the Eagles extend their lead yet again.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing again is Stafford.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 17.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the result... they just aren't there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stafford. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Stafford.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. But it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A good return there, 17 yards.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover.
23 yards the pickup there. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, and Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will we be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are pouring it on.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside and let the running back gash you. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now it's Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every